Unless you like infrared dust. Damn. Wait, this thing on. What up, world? I'm in the kitchen. G-Locks just dropped. G-Locks video just dropped. G-Locks video just dropped on this channel. Make sure you go check that ASAP Rocky, B. You know what I mean? I'm in the kitchen, cooking. You know what I'm saying? We cooking and we cooking, though. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. Hold on, let me get this propped up. All right. Don't judge me. I got the dirty wife beater on. I'm in the kitchen cooking. You know what I'm saying? G-Locks video just dropped. He says, fire video. He says, I just got done watching both of them. I appreciate it, wet. He says, head top like a dreadlock. Fire video. Salute, brother. Salute. Salute to everybody that's checking it out, man. Share it. You know what I'm saying? Put it on your Facebook. Put it on your TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Make a video doing something. You know what I mean? We just got to get the algorithm knowing it. You know what I'm saying? G-Locks. You know what I'm saying? It's the first video off Afro Jones. You know what I'm saying? Shout out by my guy Fonz Film. Shout out to him. Shout out to Stormy. She in the video talking about you know what I mean? Doing all the moves and all that. You know what I'm saying? He said the dance she did was fire. Yeah, she was getting crazy. She nice. Shout out to her. He says, Wavy McFly, you're salute. Yeah, man. He says, you got one, Jones? Man, appreciate you, brother. God willing, man. As long as y'all say so, man, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta, you know, y'all my street team, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I ain't got no label. You know what I'm saying? We doing this shit the organic way, man. So if you just coming in here, what's up, y'all? J1, that's the only great one left. Cornerstone Entrepreneur and more. I got a new video out. It's called G-Locks. It's off Afro Jones, my first ever Afro beat album. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button. And shout out to everybody that subscribed and catches the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Well, we definitely rocking. He says, you was having fun in that video. Nah, I definitely was, bro. Definitely was just a good time. You know what I'm saying? He says, we need that battle rap compilation album. Nah, yeah, I ain't listen. Yeah, respectfully. He said, thank you for bringing good music back. You're very talented. Thank you, Wet. Appreciate that, baby. Cree Slime says, hit that like button. Yes, actually. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, let me chop up these onions. See, when I said last time niggas shaved the onion, it was in their kitchen on Thanksgiving making chicken. I'm in the kitchen making chicken. You know what I'm saying? Shave these onions up one time. Afro Jones is out right now, okay? And as I was just saying not too many seconds ago, the G-Locks video is out right now. First visual, shot in my piece. You already know, Zuham. You know, we had to bring it back to the block. You know, bring the Afro bops to the block. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't see that like moving that much, though. I see that number going up, but not that number. He says, obviously it's chicken. Yeah. Everyone like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely, y'all. Said, wish you much success. Anybody black winning is everybody black winning. I love to see the progress. Thank you, Wavy McFly. I appreciate that, brother. And I wish you much success too, brother. That's what we got to do. Steel sharpen steel. If I motivate you, you motivate me. That's, you know what I mean? One hand wash the other. That's the way this thing goes here. So when y'all in here liking, commenting, subscribing, it's giving me the motivation to keep giving y'all this product, keep giving y'all this content, keep dropping these jewels and just talking about life and building. All the good shit, right? It's energy. It says J1S. Yes, sir. He says, you know I gotta ask how's the dog doing? All right, we're gonna see how Sherry's doing. We'll see how Sherry's doing in a second, because Sherry's about to be barking and trying to eat this food. So now I'm gonna have to make a specific. I don't know why I'm even doing this. See, I'll be forgetting you can't give the dog seasoning. By the way, don't give your dog no seasoning, man. I be seeing people just feeding their dog all type of fried chicken and all that. Like they ain't supposed to eat that, man. So I can't give her no seasoning. So when I'm making shit, I gotta remember to make something separate for her, cause she don't be trying to hear that only eating dog food shit. I done already spoiled her ass. Now she thinks she's supposed to eat human food. So she'll look at her dog food and be like, "Burr?" And just look at your plate like, be like, come on, man. You're a dog, Sherry. Sherry thinks she a grown woman, yeah. Sherry, and that's what's crazy. I actually feel guilty for that, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure Sherry is eating better than a lot of grown adults. But yeah, what's up, y'all? G-Lock's out right now. Do I have IG? Absolutely, London Love. My IG is the real Serius Jones. The same way you spell Serius Jones right here with no O. Y'all talking about how Sherry doing. Look at what Sherry's doing. Sherry, who told you to get up here and on my pillow like this? Excuse me. Yeah, this dog. See what I'm talking about spoiled? This is where she's supposed to be at. But look where she at. Wait a minute, what did you just say? Oh nah, you out of here. Don't you ever say nothing bad about Sherry. She says, oh, she's so cute. Sherry. I can't even be mad at her. I'm just like, whatever, man. Go ahead. She's a snuggle monster. She wants to be in the most comfortable possible position possible. So she's found the most comfortable pillow with the most comfortable sheen and wedged herself in between this cushion so she can have the most possible cushion permissible. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I see that we have new people because once I start seeing a bunch of ditties, because unfortunately, I guess a lot of you trolls are not clever enough to have anything else to say, because I don't look like Diddy. There's nothing Diddy-ish going on. So it's obvious that you're either a foreigner or just an inexperienced troll that doesn't really know how to troll yet. So you just pick a popular topic and just say, oh, Diddy. So a black guy is just Diddy. Is that Diddy? Oh, like, that's lame, brother. And I like to let y'all troll. I like to see good jokes, okay? But some of y'all gotta work on this shit. Just getting like, you know what I mean? Work on your trolling and come with like good moves if you're gonna say stuff. Like, don't like, you know? See, Dean, you're gonna get put in timeout, Dean. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all don't know the protocol, okay? So when you come in here, first of all, double tap that screen if you know what I mean, and don't cost you nothing to press that button. Double tap that screen right fast. All right? For the algorithm, for the videos, this is how we work, okay? If you don't know the protocol here, you can troll. Just pay your toll, right? That's the rules. I'm not gonna tell you what to say as long as you don't say nothing hateful, nothing against any specific denominations and any religions. Other than that, you can talk about whatever you want. You can snap on me, you can call me whatever. You know what I mean? But let's just be classy about it. It says you already did. All right, well, Dean, that's, well, I ain't gonna kick you out then, bro. But just be a little more clever than Diddy, though. You know what I'm saying? That's all. He says, put some respect on Serius Jones' name. Put some respect on my name. Afro Jones out right now. G-Lock's video out right now. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about that, man. He says, hit the like, show. He says, that song was fire. Thank you, Davon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to T-Rex. Y'all funny as hell. He says, stay lit. Yes, sir. Hey, bro. He says, yes, you are right. Hey, are you from New York? I'm from New Jersey. originally, but I'm from New York too. Cause I spent about half my life in New York too. So you know what I mean? Like that video shot on my block in Harlem, 143rd, 8th, Drew Hamilton, the Wolves. When you see me talking about the Wolves, that's the Wolf block. That's like Wolf headquarters. You know what I'm saying? That was my building, apartment 12F. Rest in peace, Aunt Carolyn. You know, I lived in them P's for about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where everybody, you know, my whole family's from. Big Tub, what's up, brother? I see you in the building. You know what I'm saying? How did you come up with the chorus? To be honest, I don't lie to you. Let me think. How did we come up with that? How did I come up with that? So I came up with the beat first, right? I found this bass. I love this bass. It's the same bass that I use in We Got Water and a few other songs, right? But it got this really doom, 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 doom. It got that live. It feel live. You know what I'm saying? And it's moving and it feels, I don't know why, it give me like a jungly feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, this sound like one of them. I'm knowing this is one of them ones from the bass line when I first started messing with it. And then I came up with that sound that dun, 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 dun. And I'm like, then it's a bop already. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. Unfortunately, a lot of times when you talk about firearms, it's a Caribbean thing. It's just automatically a bop. It's a lot of firearm stuff associated with Caribbean stuff. What happens? What's a good sound when you do something good? What do they say? Boop, 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 boop. Brap, brap, brap. Right? So it's just always something about, you know. So I was like, nah, G-Locks never leaving them stock. You know what I'm saying? Like putting attachments on your shit. So I'm like, yeah, we don't never leave them stock. Heard shots for 16 blocks. I'm like, that's hard. I was like, that's hard. That hard. That hard, cuz. That hard right there, cuz. That hard right there, boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's hard. But yeah. But I needed a thing, right? This is how I be making my hooks, right? Not gonna vibe with you, right? This is the hook. This is one part of the hook, right? It's doing this, right? It's on. G-Locks never leaving stop. You heard shots about 15 blocks. And then the other part come in and like, then it go back. It gotta be the echo. It gotta be a conversation between two parts, right? That's how I be thinking of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the melody part, it's another melody part, but the other part is harder. So step light unless you like infrared dots, locked on your head top like a dreadlock. Now mind you, a lot of people got dreadlocks, I'm sure, right? And step light unless you like infrared dots, locked on your head top like a dreadlock. It's bars too, right? Step light unless you like the light, right? It's bars in it. You know what I'm saying? You know? You said, I'm out, I guess, bro. This gift ain't working. What is that you sending, Dean? I don't know what you doing, brother. I sent a few. What is that you sent? You sent a few gifts. Thank you, brother. What is that? I don't know what that is, brother. I'm slow. I appreciate you though, Dean. See, look at that. From troll to support. I appreciate you, but I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know how to look at it. I'm trying to click on it to see what it is. It's showing though. It's showing whatever you sent. It's I don't know what that means. But Larry, if you're here, you must want to be here, sir. Yeah, Charlie Brown says the video is fire. Thank you, brother. G-Lock's video out right now. Afro Jones out right now. If you ain't got your copy of Afro Jones, I want to know why. If you ain't got your Afro Jones, I want to know why. You know what I mean? If you ain't a fan yet, let me make you one. Huh? I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, I see a couple people that's like acting as if they're turned off by our lives. Ironically, it's the people that ain't watching it, right? If he gonna love every day, now he gonna love all the time and talking about all type of shit. Like, I don't know, man. I liked you better when you was just chilling and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Now it seems like you care about everything. It's like, bro, can I do my job, man? It says fire, mad fire emojis. Tupac, is that you? Nah, man, I want to live. R.I.P. Pac, though. You know what I'm saying? It says, why is everybody going to Afro beats, bro? Everybody like who? I didn't see one battle rapper ever do that. And actually, I didn't see none of my peers make no Afro beat, nothing. So who's everybody? I mean, if you're talking about music in general, it's probably because Afro beats is one of the #1 genres of music in the world right now. But I don't see too many rappers making Afrobeat albums, especially not making the beats from scratch like I do. So I don't know. But I'll give y'all a little background, right? You said never heard you before, David. Well, tap in. After we get off this live, go check out the new video G-Locks and tell me what you think about it. Go check out Afro Jones, my new album. Go check out Meet the Wolf, one of my new albums. Go check out G.I. Jones, right? Check out the Art of Word War book, which is an audio book that I wrote and produced the music in it, and I'm narrating it with my voice. Like, the history of hip hop is a complex and interesting dynamic that has taken us by storm. The world has been altered in an unequivocal way, right? I'm getting my Liam Neeson on. You know what I'm saying? I got the voiceover with the music in the background and shit. You know what I'm saying? You said, bro, cool as fuck. Yeah, we cool, Dean. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, bro. You feel me? That's why I'm like, man, y'all come in here to troll and then wind up staying. Because that's what it is. This is a real zone, man. We ain't got no cap on my rap. And we all just really vibing, man. So where y'all from, man? Let me know where y'all from one time, man. Who we got in the building, man? What hoods we got? What country we got? He says, peace and light, Serius. I wanted to ask you, what kind of assets have you invested in thus far or looking to invest in? That's a good question, Joe Dirt. And to be honest, I need to invest in a lot more. You know what I've been investing in? Bitches. No, I'm just I'm joking, kind of. YouTube, don't, sorry. But no. Realistically, precious metals, gold, silver, stuff like that, silver coins, metal coins, stuff like that. I started messing with stocks, but to be honest, I wasn't feeling like, I don't like doing things that I don't really feel like I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So I honestly kind of like fell back from really attacking it the way I'm supposed to. But somebody that's on the internet just kind of balled me up, pause, and just put me in the right mind state, because there's a guy that's locked up and he does, you know, trading. And it's like, if somebody's in prison and they can learn the stock market, and he's basically saying, he tells you every day the stocks that he's investing in or whatever. So now I'm at that level of it where I'm like, well, I'm just gonna get the stuff that people are saying is the stuff, right? And just follow with the trends that they're saying, just to play safe, right? That's the level I'm about to be at now, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of crypto, I dropped the ball, y'all. Oh my God, I dropped the, yo. I'm an idiot for that one. I was about to put $10,000 into this crypto, and around the same time, I used to be in the studio. Uncle Murda, actually, y'all, you'd be surprised. Uncle Murda's a lot smarter than you would think, all right? And he used to have this guy around that's a little young Arab guy that just has all type of little digital moves. He was one of these, you know, little Arab digital money dudes. And he was really giving the game up on crypto. But I didn't really understand it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get it. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's most people still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow developing way to think for an old school nigga, like, to understand, wait, it's not money? Wait, so it is money, but it's not money? Wait, so I can have it, but I can't spend it? I can only spend it certain places, but wait a minute. So it was weird to understand at first to me. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, if I would have invested that $10,000 at the time that I was supposed to, that shit would be M's right now. That shit would be dead M's. And I'm pretty sure I didn't do shit with that 10,000 that was even close to anything like that. So you live and learn, right? But yes, cryptos, the basic blue chip cryptos, Ethereum, uh, you know, I don't want to give no bad advice. So let me do my homework on what I could suggest. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even been playing lately. I've been in stack mode and I've been in work mode. You know what I'm saying? I need to make some more money to invest. But you know, just in terms of basic going, you know, on a consistent basis, not doing too much level, is just paying attention to the stocks that's, you know, that's doing something and just having a little something there. You know? It says Uppington. Yes, sir. Way up. That's how high that I stay. Yeah, that's our new shit, bro. Way up. Way up records, man. You know what I'm saying? We way up, B. Way up. We ain't just up, we way up. You know what I mean? But now it's like, that's the thing. We gotta get upper. We gotta get more up. You know what I'm saying? I need more check. I need more chicken. You know what I'm saying? Not this kind of chicken that's in the oven. This kind of chicken that's in pocket. You know what I'm talking about? I don't owe nobody a damn thing. How much for an ounce of your beard hair? I don't know. How much you think this is? What you think this is about? This is about a quarter pound? I think this is about an Oski Woski right here, man. Later, Dean. Take care, brother. Positive motivational vibes on Deckington. Hey, what's happening? What's happening? He says, damn, you must have missed out on the M&Ms. What that mean? I'm slow. He says, some shit you gotta watch a few times. Run that back. Yes, sir. Run that back. If you watch that video, man, make sure you, you know, share it to your Facebook. Let your people know about it. If you just came in here, double tap that screen. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing to press that button. You know what I mean? As you can see, we working, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all feeling the video. You know? I had to go live. I'm like, nah, hold up. We gotta at least, you know what I'm saying, let them know. Market and promote. You know what I mean? He says, rapper, okay. He says, we back, hey. He said, wow, that's corny, be a bigger man. Well, what if I'm not the bigger man? What if I'm really not? What if I'm really a petty, vindictive individual that will really hurt somebody just for playing with me? What if you don't know me for real? And you think you do because you think, come on, you're bigger than that. You're a good guy. I am? You know me? Okay. He says sometimes it's okay to be the bad guy in a situation because that's life. I mean, hello? Fuck wrong with y'all? He says, yo, bro, who do you want to battle next? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. At this stage, Afro Jones out right now. G-Lock's video just dropped. I'm trying to go to Africa, man. We're going to Africa to shoot this water video next, man. And we're going to Jamaica to shoot Top Dog. He said, right. You know what I'm saying? We going way up. That's how high that I stay. Yeah, we going up here, man. And you know what? I just did an interview yesterday. They really put things completely in perspective because the guy you just mentioned did an interview, right? where he said a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of killer McGilla gorilla. He would have did this and that. You know, he the big murderer. Yeah, he a murderer. Ooh, I would have did this. I'm a big spooky killer. I'm crazy. You should have known. You could have never did that to me. Oh, okay. Well, I went on the same platform and I did an interview. And the irony is my interview got more views. That's the irony, first of all. My shit got more views. Two, basically, I broke down everything from the rooter to the tutor, man. I don't be having no animosity for none of these rappers. And somehow, they always wind up something, right? Somehow. When I'm the guy smiling, that's what pisses me off a little bit. Because if I look at all these battle rap blogs and videos, here I am sitting there cheesing, having a good goddamn time with a bunch of suckers that hate on me. With a bunch of suckers that's jealous because I got the baddies going crazy in the projects. And because I'm pulling up. And because I'm really living like that. In real life. And I ain't one of them characters. Like what dude said in the interview. Come on, y'all little characters. And you know, who? No, they. No, it's not about being hardcore, yeah, boy. It's not about being hardcore. It's just about being authentic. It's about being you. I'm all the way me, Jack. With no cut on it. I don't be trying to act like nobody. I ain't got nobody. I've been trying to talk like, move like, walk like. I didn't want to be down with no niggas. I didn't know none of that. I'm just me, nigga. And I've been this way since yay high to a horsefly. That's why I used to get whoopings all the damn time. I be showing y'all the pictures. I be, oh, I forgot. Ooh, y'all done messed up. I forgot. I know how to do this now. Ooh, yeah, I forgot. But just so y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, the numbers, man. Y'all doing numbers, man. Y'all doing numbers. I ain't gonna say me, I'm gonna say y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing numbers. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Because you see that right there? You see that? That don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? That right there is crazy. 15,000 people and 186 likes. Ain't that a goddamn... Come on, man. You know what I mean? We gotta even that up. That's the only thing we gotta work on. Right? We gotta get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? 12,000, 13,000, 170 likes. Like that's... It's a little bit disheartening, guys. You know what I'm saying? We gotta even that up. Says, what up, GOAT? I can't call it, brother. I can't call it. Y'all seen the GOAT ring. Y'all seen that? Put your pinky finger to the moon. What y'all wanna do? Huh? 24 karat magic in the air right there. You know what I'm saying? And I showed y'all how I made it, right? Ooh, let me not put boy number on the internet. But you know what I mean? This is I'm showing y'all the process of how I made this stuff from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So that video is coming soon too. I just gotta chop it up and I really gotta make some more space on this damn phone. It's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? But that's when he did the globe, right? He had to make the ball, pause. You know what I'm saying? It's a process, man. Everything is a process, B. You know what I mean? I was looking at this one right here. I'm like, oh, I need him. This is next. What are they gonna say when I pull up in that guy? Talk about skirt. That's crazy, ain't it? Nah, we need him. Who wanna help me? Who wanna help me cop that? Who wanna ride shotgun with me in that? That's the question. Who wanna ride shotgun with me in the V Twizzington? You know? See, now this is when he first started making it, right? See, before he put any of the stones in it, that's when they had to solder it. They had to solder it. You see the gold in the thing? That's like solder from the gold when you solder it, because the ball came in two halves. It's a whole process, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole process. A lot of work that went into this ring. These were the stone counts, right? It literally came in a chart because it had to be all different sizes. See the different sizes of the diamonds? 1.0, 1.4, 1.2. That's just one. It was all different ones, right? For each piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Shit is detailed and intricate, yo. Trillion, princess, octagon. These are all the different shapes of the stones. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see the work that, that's the reason I'll be showing y'all stuff, because it's just a lot of work that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, and it's honestly not even all the way finished. You know what I mean? That's what we've been working on, these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got the screen, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I forgot about that, man. You know what I'm saying? He says, you hustling. Yeah, man. We got to, right? We got to, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, boy, it's not gonna last. Homie, show love. Life is short, fam. He says, Werewolf says, it looks crazy, not gonna lie. So salute, brother. He says, what's the topic? What y'all want to talk about? Because to be honest, I didn't really have a topic aside from G-Lock's video out right now. Right? That's what I was going to tell y'all about. You know what I'm saying? But we can have a topic. I'm going to let y'all come up with it. But look, see this right here? See that right there? Yeah. Play that. You know what I mean? Just got started. Cash. Why do I wear a ring? Well, I guess I'm somewhat of a flashy guy, right? I like shiny stuff. And I know that I'm not crazy, and it's just in my blood, because my daughter is the same way. And when I had my grilling, she's like, shiny tea. Daddy, a shiny tea. She loved my girl, right? I miss you, Zoe. So it's kind of in my blood to where I like, precious stuff. I just always was like that. Even as a kid, I would always go in stores and your moms hit you with the don't touch nothing. And I would always go straight for the thing that's the most expensive thing. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I just like it, right? And then she'd be like, of course you like that, boy. That's $2,000. I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I like, right? So it wasn't until I got older that I learned and I understood, like, having taste is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Having expensive taste. And I think I just have expensive taste. You know what I mean? So it doesn't necessarily have to be flashy. It doesn't have to be loud. Even though this is loud and flashy. But it doesn't have to be that. It can be something subtle and just artistic. Matter of fact, I'm going to show y'all some stuff. Matter of fact, okay, that's interesting. I'm going to show y'all some stuff. What's up, Steven? He says family is everything. That's right. Family and loyalty. Man, tell him, bro. That's what I was trying to tell somebody today, man. I think some people think because you're supposed to be a player, you're supposed to be, some ism, in terms of like being somebody that doesn't think what their feelings. I think they get that confused as if you're not supposed to have feelings. Like you don't understand, that you can be a man and still be like you can be a man and still have feelings, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean it's weird or whatever. The question is, does somebody respect you enough to where they don't want you to feel no way? Well, they're gonna do whatever to make sure you don't feel no way because they care about you. You know what I'm saying? That's the question. Oh, this is a little too hot. Turn this down. So, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You good? Okay. It says top 5 player rules over 35. Top 5 player rules. That might be a good topic. I don't know. I got to think about that. What's the top 5? Number 1. See, this is another thing, right? I bought a bag of stones, right? I bought a bag of diamonds like Lulu and paid in full. Stop, Sherry. Look what you almost did. Yo, this dog is. You see what she just did? She just had the nerve to kick the pillow away like, get your ass off the bed. You got the nerve to look at me surprised like I'm startling you from your bed. You crazy, bro. Say plug the glasses, Jones. Yeah, this is okay. These are just some glasses that I just put some. See, it's small, but I just little details. I had my guy put some stones on them. You know what I'm saying? Had my guy put them D's and throw some D's on that. You know what I mean? And these just some Gucci chains. You know what I'm saying? But just cuz. You know what I mean? Just cuz. You know what I'm saying? And y'all seen the chain. Y'all seen the chain. I'm actually missing a diamond right there too. Ooh. Let me get that. But yeah, wolf way or no way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I bought this bag of diamonds. Where did it go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay. Oh, there it goes. I was looking for this bag of pictures the other day so I can show y'all the archives. Afro Jones. He says, that boy Jones, what's good, homie? What's good, my brother? I can't call it, man. He said the French Bulldog's expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Sherry, you are expensive, right? That's why you so bougie, right, mama? You think you run the world, don't you? You lucky you don't stink and you smell good. So I'll let you get on the bed. If you smell like a dog, you wouldn't be on my sheets, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is really my little baby. She be feeling mad comfortable. So I'll be letting her. Rolling with the homies. Yeah. Takira. What's up, baby? How you feeling, love? Says, he is winning in life. Who says someone want him to not win his life? Yes, I want to win my life. And I'm winning my life by the grace of Allah. Inshallah. Alright? He says, I got 3 Lurchers Greyhounds. Damn, I gotta be ill. I can't imagine 3 Greyhounds walking around here. Says Jones, that G-Locks vid is fire. Salute, my brother. It's out right now. If y'all ain't already, check it out. The G-Locks video is available right now, man. That's what I really came here to promo. You know what I'm saying? He says, Mr. Jones, how many KOs do you got on the streets? I don't know. I never thought about that. Wow. Well, I've never been KO'd, except for I got choked to sleep one time when I was a real young boy. By like this older nigga, Darius. Whatever happened to Darius? He was kind of slow. And he was like, he was kind of like a bully. You know what I'm saying? I was probably like 12 or something like that. He was probably like 14, 15. So we was playing in Denton Park, and I was on the swings. And he came, but you know, back then we used to call it fiending somebody out, put you in the dope fiend, and then tell you to say uncle. But I would never say it. I wouldn't say uncle. I would get up out of there or wrestle up out of it. So normally I can get up out of it. So I'm trying to get up out of this here. I can't get up out of it. I'm hitting the nigga on that shit. And I just passed out. I couldn't breathe, right? So I woke up on the wood chips, brain tingling. Everybody over me. It's like, you all right, you all right? I was mad as hell. He told me, oh, my bad. I'm like, what? I gotta start trying to fight. Everybody grabbed me like, come on, Joe, it's all right, it's all right. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, why you ain't just say it? Why you ain't just say it? I'm like, nah, fuck you. I want to kill that nigga. He said, yup, I remember that. Is that my cousin? He told me, you remember that. If that ain't my cousin from Coolidge Avenue, then you don't remember that. But if that is, then that's crazy, kid. You ain't here. But yeah, and then and the incident that you know of being sucker punched on stage, that's the closest that I've ever been to KO me personally. But other people, I probably have. I know I got one recently that's on camera that, you know, when I choked the dude out and headbutted and body slammed. I got another one that's in front of Club Greenhouse. Okay, I could tell y'all this story. Okay, this is a good story. Okay, this is a good story. Okay, good. Y'all saved the day with that one. All right, boom. All right, boom. Loyalty, man. Loyalty, bro. Sometimes, some people just don't deserve your loyalty, bro. And one of my friends, you know, one of my homies, you know when you have people that you know is a crash out, like you know they're gonna do something dumb eventually, and you're just sitting there kind of like, you know, trying to bide your time, trying not to get too close to them because you know they're gonna do some bullshit eventually, right? But you love them, so you still kick it with them, right? But when I was seated my homie out, he's from Brooklyn. Shout out to all my Brooklyn niggas, right? Now he's the type of dude, he's janky. He's janky promoters, all right? All right, story time. Y'all got me in my bag now. Okay, we cooking now. All right, cool. Story time. My homie's janky, right? He's from Brooklyn. He's the type of nigga that if he can get away with taking something, he's gonna try to take it, right? And we go into industry events, right? Industry events where, nigga, you look crazy and obvious if you taking stuff here, right? But he don't care, he'll try, right? He'll do it anyway. So when I see him in the cut with 2 bottles like this, dancing, telling, you Jones. I'm looking like, oh, he on his BS. He on his bullshit today already. He already took 2 people's bottles and ducked off in the cut getting drunk. It's only 9:30. Like, we ain't even start. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be going, and back then, we would do those. Double tap that screen if you know what I mean. It don't cost you nothing to press that button, man. We going all the way up like a turtleneck. You in Jones land, and we popping like over Redenbacher. You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, we got one. All right? This is movie shit. All right, so I know this dude is a melee. And when we go out to these industry events, usually we go to 2 or 3 different spots, right? We'll go to one spot, we'll go to the next spot, then we'll go to the club that we're gonna be at for the night or whatever. And sometimes we'll go to after hours, right? You know, club hopping, you know what I'm saying? Parking lot pivot, you know what I'm saying? Just the basic, you know, the basic chop. When you're a guy in the city, you know what I'm saying? We go out, we go to a couple spots that's lit. All right, this is we go to this one, okay, it's cool, go to that one. And then we wind up at the afties if we have that kind of night, right? But that's just the routine. So when you see somebody at the first spot, holding up 2 bottles, dancing drunk, it's like, oh. And I can't read all y'all comments, but I'm gonna get back to y'all, right? Let me cook, right? And if you just getting here, man, Afro Jones out right now. The G-Locks video just dropped. Don't forget that. All right, we in story mode though. Don't trust everybody and watch who you fight for. Watch who you fight for when they won't fight for you. Huh? Check this. So dude is, he's holding 2 bottles in the air, 2-stepping. He got his drinks and his 2-step. I'm like, oh man, I'm already knowing like this nigga gonna be on bad timing already. You know what I'm saying? He done stole 2 bottles. I know he ain't just spent 400. I know he ain't just spent 400. Because them Grey Goose bottles was $200 in this little industry, whatever. You ain't just spent $200. Nah, you just stole both of them bottles, right? And you dancing around in the cut with some other industry executive's bottle. And I'm here with you, so it's like, all right, come on, man. All right, you know what? Let me moonwalk. Let me get over here and let him do his, wild out stuff, right? But when we go to the next event, we walking up to Greenhouse. Now, some of y'all might not know what Greenhouse is, right? If you know Greenhouse, one, you are a real New York City nightlife veteran, okay? Because it's damn near old school now. This is probably like 2000, I don't know, the early 2010s, right? 2010 to maybe 14, 15 maybe or something. That might be the Greenhouse. And when you heard Nicki Minaj talking about M6 in front of M2, they used to call it M2 because Mansion was so big they had to make another pause. They had to make another side of it and they called it M2. So that club was the biggest club in New York, right? That shit used to literally be, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm tripping. Mansion and Greenhouse, 2 different things. Mansion used to be lit like that, and Greenhouse used to actually be the other spot. After Mansion, we go to Greenhouse, right? So Greenhouse was smaller and a little bit more like industry. Like if you wasn't really somebody, you couldn't really just get in there. He said, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I walk up, I see the bouncers pulling somebody out, but like they thrashing somebody out, right? And my pimp stinks kick in. And I'm like, wait a minute. I just knew it was my man's for some reason. So I swear to you, somehow I just knew. I was like, man, it's probably that nigga. I'm like, he probably came over here already and drunk and acting crazy. And I was like, let me go up and see. Something tell me to go up and see. And when I walk up, I see them throwing him down the stairs and I see his head fall and his head hit the ground. Like, boom! And I'm like, oh! And I jump over him. So now, and they running up on him like they about to duff him out, right? So when I run up, you know what I'm saying, in between to stop them from basically washing my man up, right? So when he falls out, boom, his head hit the ground, and they running out like to be on top of him, pause. And I run out like, yo, what's up? Like, nah. So I'm not swinging at him, but I'm here like, yo, nah, hold up. They like, yo, what's up, man? No, they're like, get him out of here. I'm like, back up. Back up. Let me get him out of here then. Back up. It's my man's. Back up, it's my man's, right? They're like, all right. You can see their adrenaline's still going though, right? So they want to go, but they like, so I'm like, yo, back up. Let me get him then, right? Because I already know he was probably drunk and out of pocket and doing some weird shit, right? So, and Werewolf, if you don't care about this shit, when you just ask for a story, you're gonna go in timeout then until I finish the story. How about that, smarty pants? 30 minutes for you, buddy. Stand in the corner and watch in silence now. The hell you talking about? You gonna ask me for a story? I'm over here promoting my goddamn video. You know what I mean? Now think of something to tell you and you don't want to hear it? Time out then. Yeah, Werewolf was cool. He was cool, right? Until he said that. He talking about we don't want to hear this shit. Oh yeah? Okay. People be getting out of pocket in here. The block, you know what I'm saying? Thought he was cool too, man. Damn, Werewolf, that's how we feel? Shit. It's crazy. Anyway. Don't be trying to distract me from my stories. Especially when I'm giving this, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all the nitty gritty. So they try to basically run out and finish what apparently they started on my homie, right? So I had to run out and basically stand in between them and my homie like this, right? They didn't swing on me, I didn't swing on them, but they stopped, right? Out of nowhere, somebody came with the kamikaze, like from here. I'm like, oh, and I just barely ducked it. And I swear to y'all, I don't know how this happened, but somehow I wound up with the person's arm like this and a clear here. And I just started chopping. I just kept the arm back and just kept, and it was just about 13. I just chopped the tree down. It was like chopping a tree down. And eventually the nigga he just fell. This was the scariest moment of my life, damn near, y'all. He just fell and it sounded like this. And it was like, oh, when he hit the concrete, I was like, I looked at everybody, I just ran. I thought I killed that nigga. I was so scared, yo. I was so scared. That shit didn't feel happy, nothing. I was like, oh no. Took off running down the street, right? I took off like motherfucking Usain Bolt, nigga. I'm like, oh nah, right? So I go around the corner and I stop. I'm out of breath. I'm like this. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Right. All of a sudden I see mad sirens. It's wallahi. Everything I'm telling you is on my dead homie soul, yo. I would never lie to y'all, man. Especially about shit like this. That's the only reason why I put bro in timeout. Because Werewolf, he's supposed to be cool. He's suggesting what, I'm capping you or something? I'm making this shit up? You know what I'm saying? I should say his name so y'all can know who I'm talking about because he's still around and down, but I ain't gonna do that because we cool now. So, you know what I'm saying? He know who he is, but I ain't gonna say his name. But, all right. So, I done chopped down this big bouncer that just came out the blue when it was supposed to be peace. We was all cool, and then he just came trying to get a sneak one. Somehow, by the grace of Allah, I caught him and caught his arm somewhere, and just mad about 13 uppercuts, bro. I never did no shit like that. And he just fell, and just his head smacked the concrete hard as hell. I ran with every ounce of speed I had in me, bro. And when I got around the corner, I seen mad lights and sirens. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no. Because in New York, there's no self-defense law, which is crazy. How's gonna be no self-defense? Like what? Like you can't defend yourself? There's no self-defense law in New York, right? Said noodle arms. Now your camera, you gotta get your camera right, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's 210 pounds right here, brother. 6'4". You know what I'm saying? The average receiver is about 195, brother. So I'm like, you know, this is NFL damn near tight end prototype right here. Get your mind right. But you know, he says that sound is different. If you know, you know. Bro, you know what I'm saying? That sound right there, bro, that shit sent chills through my whole body, bro. I was like, no. I just thought it was over, bro. I'm like, no. I just ran. And now I hear these sirens. I hear all this commotion. I'm like, oh shit, bro. I turn around to start running more. And my phone rings. And it's my nigga Doe. Shout out to my nigga Rhetoric Doe, Doe Dollars, man. If you know, you know, man. Free band Doe. You know what I'm saying? You know, he vouching for all this shit. It's my nigga, right? You know, shout out to the Bird Gang, shout out to the Real Bird Gang, shout out to Future, shout out to the homies, right? True Life, all of them. So, he called my phone and he like, yo, where you at? I said, I'm around the corner. I'm like, you still there? I'm like, get out of there. He's like, nah. He said, nah, you good. I said, nah, hell no, I ain't good. I'm like, what happened to boy? He like, nah, he good. You picked him up, he good. He's like, come back. I said, hell no. You don't see all them police and shit? He's like, bro, I'm telling you, you good, bro. Just trust me. Just come back. I'm like, man, I don't. He like, all right. He hangs up. He like, I told you, you good. All right. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, so what the fuck is all the police for and shit? So I'm like, I'm coming around the corner like this. I'm like, Pink Panther music behind, like, I'm like, yo, I don't know what the hell I'm walking into, right? But I creep down the street and I see there's a man in a white suit holding my hat. Cause I guess my hat came off my head. It was a man in a white suit holding my hat, standing next to Doe, right in the front of the club, right? And when I walk up, he's like, we have cameras, we saw everything. You were just defending yourself, man. We're sorry for that. He said, we got a table for you and a bottle upstairs, and gave him a hat. I was like, I looked at Doe, I was like, ah! Right? Bro, when I walked in there, I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the best, like, nights. After, this was just, because then it was just like, oh my God, are you like a boxer? That was crazy. They was on my body. It was like, oh my God, that was so crazy. Because it was right in front of the whole line. It was right in front of the whole club line, right? I still remember this night, Khalees came in there. No disrespect to Esco, shout out to the GOAT, shout out to my GOAT. Khalees came in there. And she had all these little rainbow people with her, no disrespect to them. But they had the nerve to try to ask me to give her my table for her and her. Like, can you mind if you move tables? Hell yeah! I ain't moving nowhere. Matter of fact, her put some Nas on it. I still remember that's what I said, man. Matter of fact, put some Nas on, man. What the hell y'all talk about? You know what I mean? He says, yeah, Michael J. White's brother. Yeah, I know. Michael Jones Black. All right. I need to get in some movies like him, man. That's what we need to do. Some of them Hollywood people. Afro Jones out right now. He said he was pumped up. Yeah, man. Yo, see? You know? Anthony Young, listen, man. This is the difference, Anthony. Some of us are real people in real life, bro. And some of these other people are characters that are playing a role for whatever reasons, right? I'm a real grown man, brother. I don't care about no man saying a bunch of extra nonsense that I know ain't real. I know damn well if I was standing with that man in front of me, with just me and him, you know, you know, I know, he knows. So if anybody want to say or he wants to play any type of games on the internet, that's fine, brother. At the end of the day, we here working. Afro Jones out right now, okay? Anytime you see me, I'm battling. What? See, now that's not even funny. You can't play like that. Somebody put pedo. What? That's just weird. You gotta prove shit like that. That's corny. You're blocked. Matter of fact, say why first. Just say why first, just so people can see how cap these motherfuckers be. That's crazy as hell. Like, call me something else. Don't play with me like that. That's ridiculous. But you blocked permanently, but I just want him to say so you can see, like, nah. Television be easy? Yeah, man. Where can I listen to Afro Jones? You can listen to it on all platforms, brother. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, all of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see you got quiet now. You'll delete your whack ass. What's your favorite fighter? Damn, I'll be having good questions. Damn, that's good. What's my favorite fighter? Maybe Adesanya. Maybe Adesanya. I used to like Tyson a lot. I'm saying Muhammad Ali. Wait, what am I talking about? Muhammad Ali. Of course. Muhammad Ali is the greatest. Hands down. But second to him, I got Mike. And on some MMA stuff, I like Adesanya. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. They say, yeah, word, why you don't bring the wolves? I bring the wolves, what you mean? I just finished talking to the wolves. Just so you know about the wolves, there's at least probably about 50 living wolves, bro. Some of the wolves are family men, or job, taking care of their kids. Some of the wolves are still in the streets. But one thing about the Wolves, we support each other for real when it's time to. So we don't see certain people. I'm sorry, I was hungry. I had to eat this shit. I'm smacking in your face and all that. My bad. But people be living their own lives and be getting money and taking care of their families or whatever, so you might not see them as frequently as when we was 20, 25. But you see the Wolves with me in every video. You know what I'm saying? We'll be grown now. You know what I'm saying? People got lives, people got responsibilities, so you're not gonna see them as much on a day-to-day unless we're on tour or doing different things. And that's why you see I be Dolly. I'm in the crib. I stay in Jersey 40 minutes from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, and nah, it's whatever. We not doing none of that. We in timeout. We even saying that name in here, brother. We're not playing like that. We said, looks like it's a big, nice place. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool, man. Got a few rooms, you know. Got some space in this place. You know. Just trying to run this money up. I just need me one or two good loyal queens to help me build this kingdom. And we're gonna be in the money. I'm already cooking with fish grease. Literally. When did I get out of prison? I never went to prison. Never been to prison in my life. I have been in jail though. I got out of jail 2 years ago. David, what don't you get that these people don't really want any conflict with me, man? Y'all be falling for the gimmicks. I hate to say it. Y'all be falling for it. He said you cool with T, don't get greedy, gang. Who's T? Who's T? No, not 2 days ago, 2 years ago. He says, we not gonna say his name, but if you would have had some Wolves entourage with you, you have homie would have thought twice. Oh yeah, I know that, Larry. But we not, like, why are you still even talking about that? Like, what? That was almost 20 years ago, bro. 14 years ago? 13 years ago? Yeah, he says, exactly. J. King said, stop talking about that old shit. They both, right. He said, I meant to say you're cool with one female. Honestly, I'm a Muslim, right? So as a Muslim man, you're allowed to have more than one wife. But the thing is, the way I think, family is business. So, if you have a woman and she's not your business partner, you really just gotta waste the space and energy. You got a free job. You gotta pour all types of energy, time, resources, money into this person that's not even in business with you. So this is why, to me, it's like normal square domestic relationships never really appeal to me because how, right? If I'm a hustler dedicating my everything to getting to this generational wealth, and you're somebody that's just settling for just having a normal existence, then how do we coincide? You know what I'm saying? How are we gonna be on the same page with that? It's damn near impossible, you know what I'm saying? And this is why we all make mistakes, you know? He He says, but you gotta treat all your wives the same though. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You gotta treat them all the same. You gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest. You gotta keep your word. You gotta be a man. You gotta be a real man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a real man. And that's what a lot of men don't. They not ready to really be a real man for even one woman, let alone four. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's an easy thing to do to be a husband of a real woman. You know what I'm saying? Cause a real Muslima ain't playing with your ass. Trust me. You think you get you get you a Muslima from Philly or Baltimore or DC or something and think you gonna play with her. Yeah, alright. Watch. He said, what's good, G? I can't call it, man. Your bad policy says nice outlook. No, that's the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way our ancestors moved. You know what I'm saying? When we was kings and queens and actually had, you know, mines and wells and ships and was trading spices and all of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we was building our wealths and our generations were, you know what I'm saying, like passed down the knowledge of how to build. We don't get that no more. You know what I'm saying? We get told, look, get a good job, you know, get a skill, maybe you can take care of a family and have a good life. That's not the same as let's build empires. So I'm trying to build some empires. I'm on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do regret, I don't know about regret, but I do feel it in my gut every day, you know, that I can't just have a nice, normal domestic relationship with my baby. You know what I'm saying? I want that more than anything. But it's like, you know, it's hard body, man. It's a hard body thing to be an artist or to be somebody that dedicated their life to chasing or having a dream that's damn near unattainable. You know what I'm saying? It's probably way harder to make it as a music artist than it is to get in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's probably way harder. He said, you a player for life, Brody. Nothing wrong with that. I guess so, huh? Man. I guess you're right, man. You know, that's what it comes down to, brother. You ain't lying. You calling it like you see it. But as you can see, I'm a player with a heart, man. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough and rough. I'm an Afro puff. What you want, Shaggy Berry? You want some of this food, don't you? But you can't have it. He said, Mr. Jones got heart. I mean, you know, it might be a little dark, but I got heart. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? You know, I think I was just raised with a certain mind state. So even though I was raised with like tough love, I was also raised with loyalty. I was also raised to where you respect family. You know, I was also raised where it's us against the world in this house. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? We ride together, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ride together, we die together. That's how it is. So I definitely like to carry that type of energy and spirit over to my game and just the way that I move as a man in my household. But that's why you can't just be letting everybody in your household. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, they're not going to jack it that way. Most people, they don't believe in sacrificing and going all out and all that stuff. It's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So if you want that, you got to be ready to be let down. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready, you know what I'm saying, to for the disappointment that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes more than others, but I wish it didn't have to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be dope if it was always just, everything was just on point? One shot, one kill? You don't make no wrong decisions. You know, the people that come into your life actually mean it, stay there. You know what I'm saying? You just build everything and it just works. That would be beautiful. But you know, don't always be that way. He says, Jones, you got to bring that one Jersey girl back on your live. Oh man, she was wild, right? Yeah, she was a wild one. I was like, you know what, let me put her on the camera for a second just because I knew y'all would eat it up. Speaking of eat it up, stop, Sherry. You gotta eat the doggy food, mama. You don't wanna eat the doggy food. You wanna eat the people food. This is daddy food. You gotta eat the doggy food, baby. Okay? I know. Yeah, respect the house. Respect the house and double tap that screen. That's what I need to do. Wipe your feet at the door. You know what I'm saying? But yo, G-Locks is out right now, okay? So let me tell y'all a little bit about the origin of how this Afro beat album came to be, right? Let me give y'all a little backstory. So, speaking of being a player for life, you know, I actually, wound up in a not so good position because of the fact that I didn't keep it as players. I should have. You know what I'm saying? I was cursing my daughter's mother out because I was in my feelings and I wanted to see my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But I underestimated what that could turn into, right? And I wound up, boys pull up, had a pistol. Wound up going to jail. Well, I didn't even have a pistol. They found the pistol. Close enough, right? But I'm there. So, right? So when I'm in this place, my brain goes crazy. My brain starts doing all type of gymnastics and thinking about all type of aspects and things about life, things about, business ideas, things about my music. What should I do when I get home? What am I going to do this time, right? Because I ain't got, I got a life sentence, not a life sentence, right? So, all right, cool, I'm going to be right back. But when I get back, what am I going to do different, right? So I was already making beats. As if y'all noticed, if y'all been paying attention, my last 3 albums, I made all the beats. You know what I'm saying? And I've been going live on my gram and stuff like that, making beats. But to be honest, I don't have the same traction I have on my gram lives as I do on here. You know what I'm saying? So we going fake mini viral every day on here, where it's in my gram, it might be, 100 people maybe, something like that. But it's not going crazy like here, right? So a lot of people don't know that I'm really a real producer. You know what I'm saying? Like that I really can just make whatever I hear. Like if you come up, you just tell me an idea. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a live like that, where I cook up a beat on live with y'all, right? Because that's something I think people would just, you know what I mean? I think y'all would like that, right? He says, I bet my beats are doper. Well, Super Troll, it's not a competition, right? If your beats are doper, then that would be dope to me, because then that would be inspiration for me to get doper. So see how that goes? You know what I'm saying? To me, I believe steel sharpens steel. So it's never a bad thing if somebody's better than me. That means I can learn from them. You know what I'm saying? He said, get out your own way and get paid. Hey. Yeah, shout out to y'all that really know my shit. That's Get Out Your Way. That was a beat that I made when I was in Cali. That was before I wound up getting bagged in Cali, right? And I basically have been making all type of beats, right? So I started looking up on the tablet, because in jails they have tablets now where you can look at what's going on in the world, right? So I'm looking up what's the biggest music right now? Like what are the biggest records? And it was, baby, calm down, calm down. You did the body to put in my down, down. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Girl, your sweet life, I'm down. You know? It was like, oh, so these are the biggest records. African, Afrobeat, real up-tempo rhythms, but with, natural sounds like guitars, basses, pianos, shit like that. That's what's moving the world. Huh? I'm looking at what's moving the world. What they moving to out there. You know what I mean? Says that baby calm down is a banger. Yeah, word. He says classic. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like that's what I really started getting the inspiration from, is looking at like, yo, what's the biggest shit going on right now? What's the records that, you know? So I said, you know what? I started writing them right in my head. I started writing records in my head and making the beats in my head. And because I knew I wouldn't be able to remember all the beats and the melodies of the raps, I started calling my moms. And I would tell my moms, hey, can you put the speaker on? And then she would just record voice notes. So literally some of those songs that we recorded, it was a voice note that I basically hummed on the phone, on a jail phone, to my moms. You know what I'm saying? So I would be like I think I Cold World Made Hot Girls, I did like that. A cold world make hot girls, dripping in what they got to shut the soul thirst. She not yours, you're not hers. They keep it solid and you might get your turn. A cold world make hot girls, back of the Kawasaki while the road burn. She rock first, she nocturnal. Protect your heart cause she just might break yours first. Like, my bitch had left me. You know what I'm saying? She told me, she was like, look, I'm gonna hold you down till you come home and then I'm out, right? So I'm like, damn, man. Cold world make hot girls, right? She be on her hot girl shit, but it's cold underneath that shit, right? So I be really getting inspiration from real life. I was recording it on the phone so I didn't forget the bops. Hold on, ma, record this for me right fast. She, all right, hold on, let me get the thing. And then I'll do all that right there. And then when I came home, I literally listened to the shit. Okay, let me make that beat. Okay, let me lay that. That's how it happened. You know what I'm saying? He said, at least she did that. Yeah, salute. Salute to Mom Dukes. Says 0 to 100 real quick. You feel me, Super Troll? He said, you got them fighter knuckles too. Oh, man. Y'all don't even know, man. You shit's done been through hell and back. All type of teeth marks, all type of shit. That shit been split mad times. Ain't about nothing, man. Ain't about nothing, man. We about positivity and prosperity now. Hello? Says Kawasaki, not a Yamaha, huh? Yeah. But yo, I just wanted to tap in with y'all to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? This video right here is out right now. Alright? I can't even play it because they're gonna demonetize this video. But go check it out right now. G-Locks. Official video. Afro Jones is out right now. Appreciate y'all, man. Wolf love. Stay in tune. You know what I'm saying? Alright? He said your knuckles are done, bro. Hey, don't judge me, man. I had a rough life, man. It's been tough. Okay? Life is serious. But no, with love. Alright? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, no job. And you know what? Yeah. I'll see y'all in a minute. Respect y'all.